Hi there. You probably didn't expect to get a video from me, but in a couple of weeks from now, basically on the 1st of March, I will be working 20 years in this company and P&O Netloyd and Netloyd. So it's time for reflection about what has happened in the past, but also time to look forward and what is it that I want to do with the rest of my life. And I'm using this way to make it as personal as I can, to basically tell you that I'm leaving the company. It's my decision, but it's a joint decision with together with Søren Sko as well. And it's time to turn over a new leaf, and it's quite something. I have to say that it comes a little bit earlier than I had wanted, but unfortunately there's also a very pragmatic reason behind it, is that I'm working now in Denmark for almost 5 years, and I am on this limited tax scheme, which basically made it so that the company and I had to come to a new arrangement on the 1st of May anyway. And as you know, I've never made it a secret that at a certain moment in time, I wanted to go back to the Netherlands and do something else. I've had often on presentations that I want to be the Prime Minister of the Netherlands. I will never get there if I stay within this company. So I'm not saying that that's what I'm going to do, but it is the moment now to go back and to start doing something else, or to at least take some time to think about it. I also have my family side that my mother is 76 years old, and I have a mentally retarded sister, and at a certain moment in time I want to be there for her and take care of her. So it's time to go back. It's when you look at where the company is, it's either a good moment or not a good moment. We're just at the beginning of the must-win battle journey. And I just want to say also in this camera that I think it is the right journey for this company. I think I'm fully behind the strategy, behind the plans, behind the priorities that the NLB has selected. So me leaving has nothing to do with that. But as I said, it's also maybe an opportune moment to then leave. That it's at the beginning of those must-win battles and not sort of midway or at the end. So in that respect, it is what it is, I guess, in that respect. As it's taken me a little bit by surprise. It also has taken Søren a little bit by surprise. So there's no clear plan yet on succession. We're going to take, and primarily Søren and the LNB, of course, going to take some time to reflect on this and how we're going to take this forward. So don't expect any announcement on that in the first coming weeks. That will take a little bit more time of reflection. My real leaving date will be the 1st of May, and until that moment I will do my utmost to make sure that the commercial environment in this company remains 100% focused on delivering the volumes, but also on working on the must-win battle actions that are part of certainly the care for customer journey. So whatever that future will hold in terms of structure or my successor, it will be quite obvious that the commercial organization needs to deliver on the volumes and on the must-win battle plan. So I will do my utmost to make sure that that will be my focus in the last couple of weeks or months that I have in this company. Then, if I reflect a little bit on those 20 years, I think it's been a bit clearly overwhelmed with everything that I've experienced, and the emotions that I've the emotions are a bit overwhelming for me. I've thoroughly enjoyed this journey, this roller coaster ride, working with you, getting to know you. how you've contributed to the person that I've become right now, and I hope I've also instilled a little bit of me with you. I'm thoroughly thankful for all the disciplines that I've been allowed to work in, all the countries that I've worked in. Primarily in Europe, being France, Italy, Belgium, Spain, but also my little time in India, and not in the least the last couple of months here. I think what's my most important learning out of all of this is that the thing that gets me going is the continuous learning and helping others and myself to become better human beings. Is maybe a little bit too much said, but better leaders, better managers in their daily lives. I think for me that's really the thing that if I look at it, that's what it boils down to, and that I really thoroughly enjoy. For me, leadership, it's too easy to say it's about performance management only and look at the scorecard and that will decide if a person is doing well or not. It's not only about the what, the scorecard. It's also about the how. How do we get to those results? And even more importantly, it's about who. Because at the end of the day, I need to recognize that it's not me who gets to the scorecard. It's people that do it on my behalf, I would say. So, in my view, that's also the big difference between management and leadership. Management is about the what. Leadership is about the what, the how, and particularly the who. So if I look at my 20 years, that's really for me what that's the biggest learning and something that I hope to do with in the future. What this future will hold for me, I have really no idea. As I said, I'm leaving the company on the 1st of May, but Bart and I still need some time to reflect on the future. We will stay in Denmark until the 1st of September, and don't expect any major decisions from me before 2014, I would say. So I'm really going to take this opportunity, and what a wonderful opportunity it is in this time of my life, 45 years old. To think about what I want to do with the second half of my work life. So it's a little bit of uncertainty that I'm not used to, and probably feel very uncomfortable with for some time. But I'm going to take that time. So yeah. What I feel less uncomfortable about, as I said, and less unsure about is the future of this company. As I said, I think that with the plans in hand, the way that Søren is leading this company, the way the LNB has come together as a team, the way the mushroom battles have been defined, the actions that have been identified, I think this company is in for a great, great journey. And a journey that is so becoming to this company. Most of you know, hopefully, and if you don't, then ask around why I work for this company. And I have this story about my grandfather that really is the reason that I'm so passionate about this company and so passionate about the work that I do. And it makes it all the harder to make this decision to go to the Netherlands and say farewell to this company that, my grandfather in his way has been part of, and clearly that also Mr. Muller has helped build. But sometimes it is what it is, and it's time to move on. I'm sure that we'll have an opportunity to meet in the coming weeks or months ahead. But I'm sending you this video because you mean something to me. And I have a little piece of you with me, and I hope I've also given a little piece of me with you. And I'd just like to thank you from the bottom of my heart for the 20 years or how many years you and I have worked together. And I wish you all the best in your private lives, but also in your professional life. Thank you.